right, let's try and run through some of these a little more quickly. Okay, 5-9a. I'm gonna do some odds. Why don't I start with 17? We have 5 plus 7x minus 6x squared. You see it's out of order, and that leading coefficient, when I put it in the correct order, is going to be negative, which I do not like. And remember, if there's no sign in front of a number or term, then it is positive, right? Okay, so let's factor out that negative sign. You can think of either dividing this whole trinomial by -1 or multiplying it by -1, which ends up just flipping the sign. So 6x squared minus 7x minus 5. Okay, now we can work with this trinomial. 6 times a -5 is -30. Factor pairs of, I'm just going to do factor pairs of 30 and then figure out the negative positive in a second. Okay, so 30 times 1, 6 times 5, 15 times 2, 30. Yep, that's it. Okay, now, oh, that can't be it. What am I forgetting, guys? Oh, 10 times 3. 10 times 3. Okay, and then it needs to equal -7x. So I'm going to make the bigger number negative and that smaller number positive. Okay, we're going to rewrite this guy. Oh, who do I want to put with the 6? I want to put the 3 with the 6. So plus 3x, and that -10x will go with the 5, and that'll factor down quite nicely. Okay, greatest common factor between 6 and 3 is 3. And between x squared and x is x. And what is 6x squared divided by 3x? Another way you can think of it is 3x times what will get me back to 6x squared? Well, that's times 2x. And then 3x divided by 3x is 1. Okay, minus, factor out a 5. And -10x divided by -5 is positive 2x. And a -5 divided by a -5 is a positive 1. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm on the right track here. So now I'm going to pull out, I should use different colors, pull out these 2 terms that got factored out, and that's the first factor, and then 2x plus 1 is the second factor, and that is your answer. Okay, I'm gonna do some from part B. Okay, they tend to be a little more complex, and so if you get these, 5-9a is going to be easy, right? Okay, so 25. 9m squared minus 25mn minus 6n squared. All right, so 9 times -6 is a -54. Factor pairs of, first just think of positive 54, and then we'll think of who is positive and who is negative after that, okay? And I know that 54 divided by 2 is 27. So these are my factor pairs, and of course 54 times 1. Okay, Well, which of these, when added, can get me to a negative 25? Well, a negative 27 and a positive 2 sure can. Okay, so these are my factor pairs that I'm going to use as my add-ins to rewrite that second term. So 9m squared. Now, who do I want to pair up with the 9? Obviously, that 27. So minus 27mn plus 2mn minus 6n squared. Kind of running out of room there. Okay, split them up left and right. I'm going to factor out a 9m. And so 9m times m gets me back to that 9m squared. And then 9m times a negative 3n equals 27mn. Yeah, on this side, I'm going to factor out a 2n. They each have 2 and n that could be factored out or divided out. So 2n times m gives me 2mn. And then 2m times negative 3n equals negative 6n squared. All right, so here I got those identical factors. Then again, you're gonna pull out those front terms that you factored out, and that becomes your first factor. And this is your second factor. Okay, how about one more? I didn't do this one in advance, so hopefully I'm not gonna make a horrible mistake. Let's just do 26. And I'm gonna be done for the day. I gotta go home and enjoy my weekend. All right, 6h squared plus 17hk plus 10k squared. Okay. 6 times 10 is 60. Well, 20 times 3. Oh, there, that's it. 20 times, oh no, that's not gonna work. I have to have 2 positive integers that are gonna equal 17 when added. Uh-oh, I don't know. 30 times 2. I know 15 times 4, but that equals 19. 60 divided by 5. Oh, maybe 60 divided by 5, which is 12. Oh, there you go. 12 and 5. Okay. So if you can't think of it, just run one strategy is just grab your calculator or do mental math and go, well, what is 60 divided by 2? Right? Well, that's 30. What is 60 divided by 3? That's 20. 60 divided by 4 is 15. 60 divided by 5 is 12. 60 divided by 6 is 10. Of course, it's not divisible by 7. It's not divisible by 8 or 9. And then we already did the 10. Okay, and pretty much you just divide by 1 through 10. Those are going to get you your factor pairs. Okay, so I see that positive 12 plus positive 5 equals positive 17. And I'm going to put my 12 with 6 and 5 with 10 so I can factor by grouping. Plus 12x plus 5x. Oops, not x. Oh my gosh. H. Oh, K, HK. Oh my gosh. Plus 10k squared. All right. Factor out a 6h here. 6h times h is 6h squared, and 6h times 2k is 12hk, plus factor out a 5k on this side. 5k times h equals 5hk, and 5k times 2k equals 10k squared. And I have my identical factors in the parentheses. And then remember, you just pull out these front two terms that you factored out. H plus 2k, and that's it. All right, guys. Email me if you still don't get it.